In today's video, I'm going to announce the 11 houses and the 5 scare zones coming to Universal Studios Florida Halloween Horror Nights. And before I start this video, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like Halloween Horror Nights, or if you guys don't like the word blood or whatever I'm going to be saying, skip this video and tomorrow I'll start with other Disney videos. But I'm so excited. I love HHN and I love Universal as well. So I wanted to share my thoughts of Universal and share this event with you guys. So Universal Studios houses and scare zones coming right up.
All who come to this happy place, welcome.
The first house is Stranger Things. Stranger Things returns to Halloween Horror Nights in an all-new haunted house, plunging you even further into the chilling world of the Upside Down. I'm excited about Stranger Things. I don't know about you guys. That is my favorite show. This house will be based on Season 2 and Season 3. If you guys have not seen Season 3 or 2, make sure you watch all of the seasons, even Season 1, 2, 3, whatever you guys want to watch from the beginning. And if you guys have already watched it, that's good, because that is one of my favorite shows on Netflix right now. The second house is Us. Jordan Peele's new original nightmare comes to life as the Wilson family faces the ultimate opponent, themselves. Now that sounds creepy because I haven't seen the movie Us yet, so I have to see the movie before I head to Halloween Horror Nights and go into the house. But that sounds crazy. That sounds like very, very scary. So you go on vacation and you just see yourself in the driveway, and because I've seen the trailer before, and they just come up to your house and try to kill you. What is this? I don't know. I'm so excited for Us. Let me know if you guys are excited. The third house is Universal's Monsters. Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, the world's most terrifying monsters have come together to tear you apart. It's the more, the scarier. Now, I'm so excited about Universal's Monsters. It's classic monsters. Universal has a cafe with them that you can go eat, and they have like statues of them outside. So I'm a pretty big fan of Universal Monsters. Even though I'm a young person, I still know my stuff, right? So Universal's Monsters, I cannot wait for that house. I can't wait to go into Dracula, then the Wolfman, and then Frankenstein. Like, that's so awesome. So I cannot wait to go see that. The fourth house is Ghostbusters. Step right into the original Ghostbusters film, where you, ghoulish spirits, and ectoplasm dripping materialize where you least expect it. Okay, now if I read that wrong, I'm so sorry. I'll link Universal's website down below. But the 80s theme at Universal Studios this year for Halloween Horror Nights is pretty cool, and I cannot wait. I love the 80s. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I love the 80s, and I cannot wait to go see Ghostbusters. Now that's another movie that I have to go see. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I want to go see that movie, so I can go see it tonight. Whatever, I'm going to see Ghostbusters before I go over there. And you know, the big marshmallow dude, and then that little goofy green ghost. I really hope we can see that in the house, which I'm sure Universal brings everything to life for Horror Nights, so I cannot wait for that. The fifth house is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space are back in an all-new haunted house that will have you screaming and not with laughter. But I thought clowns bring you laughter. What's wrong with this? Is it scary clowns that eat you? So last year, Halloween Horror Nights had a scare zones for the Killer Clowns, and that was just a little taste of what they're gonna bring you this year. So that means that they can do a lot of things in a haunted house. As we know, haunted houses are big, you know, square footage, whatever you guys want to call it. It's big, so it's gonna immerse in this movie, and I have to see this movie as well. Killer Clowns. I love clowns, but not clowns that don't make you laugh. Like, what's the point of clowns? That's why they're called Killer Clowns. The seventh house is House of Corpse. Rob Zombie's epic horror masterpiece comes to life as you attempt to escape the blood-soaked house of the psychotic Firefly family. Okay, so this based on a family, I'm guessing, and a bunch of, it says 1,000 corpse, so I'm guessing like 1,000 zombies. Is Universal really gonna bring 1,000 zombies into a haunted house? I've never seen that before at Horror Nights. I've never been to Horror Nights, but I've never seen that, you know, on a YouTube video or whatever. Like, I've never seen that from Universal. So will they have like 1,000 zombies in one house? So yeah, that sounds crazy, and that sounds very, very scary, so I cannot wait for that. The 8th house is Depths of Fear. A mining core built in an installation in deep waters, infested with something monstrous. There is no escape from your watery grave. Okay, this house sounds like you're drowning in water, and you're drowning in your grave. So, am I dying inside water? What's happening here? So, I think you're gonna get prepared. I think this house, you're gonna get wet, just a little soaked, because it's talking about water. But I don't know. I don't know what to say about this house. It sounds like that's a fear of mine, you know, to drown in water, and I don't want to drown in water. And I know that they might have people in tanks, and they're like looking like they're drowning in water with a bunch of graves. So that'll be pretty cool to see what Universal will bring for that. So that house is pretty cool too. The 9th house is Graveyard Games. Enter a cemetery at night where disrespectful teens have awakened vengeful spirits. Don't be caught dead here after dark. Oh, teenagers these days, why do they go running? Like, don't they know, like, their parents don't know where they're going? Like, seriously? Like, I have no idea. That sounds crazy too, because that sounds like a Michael Jackson type of thriller things that people get up their graves. So I wonder how Universal's gonna do that as well. If there's gonna be zombies getting out of the graves and going after you while you're walking inside the house. So make sure when you're in that house, make sure you're quiet so you don't awaken zombies. Maybe they will come, or maybe they just have a good sense, you know, and saying, oh, we have guests here and they're gonna come after you. So be prepared. The 10th house is Nightingale's Blood Pit. In an ancient Roman arena, grisly creatures are drawn to dead and dying gladiators with nothing to protect you, your history. Okay, it seems like these people are very, very, very respectful to their history, and if we go there disrespecting them and saying, hey, your history sucks, then they're gonna kill you. So get prepared. Please get your battle shields, you know, whatever, battle shields, whatever you gotta get, your swords, your shield, whatever, so you can fight back in that house. That house sounds exciting as well. I don't know, a bunch of knights trying to kill what? You? Are they possessed in some type of way? We don't know, so we gotta go see that. And last but not least is the 11th house, called the Yeti of Yukon. In a remote part of Canada, lodgers and trappers seek refuge from the elements. You're in the Yeti territory and they'll stop you cold. Okay, so you're in the Yeti place, right? You're in their territory. That means that there's more than one Yeti. It looks very scary with red eyes, and I'm pretty scared because I don't like Yetis. And we have a Yeti at Disney's Animal Kingdom. He doesn't move, but he still looks scary as you pass by him. So this one's gonna be pretty creepy, as this one has red eyes. He's tall, probably like 12 feet tall. So Universal is gonna do this house pretty good, I can imagine, and I can't wait for that too. So that's it for the 11 haunted houses that I announced today. Let me know, what is your favorite haunted house and what are you looking forward to for these haunted houses. Now let's go over the 5 scare zones that are coming to Halloween Horror Nights. First scare zone is Zombieland Double Tap. Check the back seat. Beware of bathroom. You've got to obey every rule if you don't want to end up as meat in Zombieland. So yes, so Zombieland Double Tap is a movie that's coming soon. We all know that. I don't know how they're gonna do that. They're gonna put some actors in the street, scare zones or whatever. But also, Zombieland, they had a movie of that. Now they're bringing a second one, like I said. And yeah, you just gotta, I'm guessing you just gotta run and just double tap so the zombies don't catch you again, you know? So, I think that sounds fair. Second scare zone is Rob Zombie Hellbilly Deluxe. Step into the heavy metal horror of Rob Zombie as his post-pounding music comes to life in a fancy and raging madness. Okay, so another person that has Rob Zombie's name on it. It is a scare zone. So you have a house and now you have a scare zone. But this is like a different story of zombies. So there's a bunch of zombie things happening in Halloween Horror Nights this year, so I'm excited to see where that takes us. A lot of zombies going after you, so prepare for the zombies. The third scare zone is Arcade. A sinister 80s inspired arcade has taken over the Avenue of the Stars, and you only get one life. Once you scream, it's game over. Alright, now this one looks this one sounds pretty scary, as you're trying to play games and the game probably just stabs you a bunch of times and you cannot scream. Once you scream, I think somebody hears you and comes. So I'm guessing like a gamer gets possessed or something, and if they hear you scream, they'll come after you because I don't know. They just don't like when people scream at their games or something. I have no idea, but that sounds like a cool scare zone as well. The fourth scare zone is Vanity Ball. Your flesh is the canvas in Hollywood, and these bald welding artists can't wait to take a scalpel to you. Okay, that sounds scary, so that means Vanity Ball. That means a lot of people, you know, it's Hollywood plastic surgery, but this is different plastic surgery. This is like some intense thing. They like take you off. So there's gonna be, I'm guessing there's gonna be stages in Hollywood, because I know that scare zone very well. That's like you're going inside the park and you turn right on the Sunset Hollywood and stuff. So that's pretty cool how they're gonna do that. I'm really looking forward to Vanity Ball. Last but not least, the fifth scare zone is Vikings Undead. Brutal horn-helmeted warriors have risen from the grave and laid siege to Central Park. Bloodlust never dies. Okay, so these are Vikings that don't know how to stop fighting, and they're coming after you. So you gotta be prepared, you gotta duck, it's just like everything in Halloween Horror Nights, you need to like defend yourself, because they're gonna come after you. You right now that's watching, they're gonna come after you. So you gotta be careful what you're gonna do. But Vikings, it sounds good. This is the scare zone that has like a bunch of trees, that they have like a bunch of pumpkins. So I don't think this year they're gonna have a bunch of pumpkins hanging from those trees, but it'll be cool to see some Viking type of ship there, because you know Vikings always like their ship like you know, they're like pirates. So but they're Vikings, so they're gonna come after you, so please be prepared for this scare zone. And before we end this video, there is Academy of Villains is coming back to Halloween Horror Nights this year, as this is, I think, their second year coming back. They're coming back, so don't you guys worry. Academy of Villains will be in the Fear Factor stage in the back, right next to Men in Black. So that's what's going to be taking over their spot. Academy of Villains will show off their moves, their dance moves. They're pretty good, by the way, so if you guys have a chance to see them, make sure you see them. Also, Universal did announce a new Halloween Marathon of Mayhem Lagoon show coming to Halloween Horror Nights. A new Lagoon show is debuting at Universal Studios Florida during Halloween Horror Nights on select nights September 6th through November 12th. Watch as the lagoon transforms with a spectacular of neon and featuring iconic scenes from top horror films, cult classics, and TV shows in Halloween Marathon of Mayhem. Now, if you guys want tickets for Halloween Horror Nights will first start on September 6th and end on November 2nd of 2019 on select nights. Now, the earlier you go to Halloween Horror Nights, the better. The tickets are cheaper, and the tickets get more expensive, of course, while the event is ending. So September 6th all the way through November 2nd of 2019, select nights will be Halloween Horror Nights dates. I will link their website down below so you guys can get your tickets and see what days you guys are interested in. And of course, for more information about the houses and the scare zones, if I did not explain that to you very well, it will be in the link in the description as well, and the same website. So thank you guys for joining. It's a different video that I do. I always do Disney videos, but I just want to switch it up a bit and talk about Halloween Horror Nights, which I think I'm going to be visiting this year because it's all 80s themed. They have Ghostbusters and my favorite show, Stranger Things. So I'm looking forward to all of the houses and all of the scare zones. Now, my tip to you is to get Express Pass. The lines are gonna be very packed, like 8 hours long probably for one house. So if you guys are trying to experience all of the houses, go get Express Pass. Even though Express Pass will have a line, it won't be as bad as a standby line. So make sure you go get Express Unlimited for this event. So that is it. Let me know what is your favorite house and favorite scare zone that you're looking forward to for Halloween Horror Nights in the comments down below. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.